All right, West Michigan, we finally have a calm morning, but a cold start to the day, even though we will warm up pretty quickly as we head into the afternoon and evenings. This is what it looks like live outside in Grand Rapids today. Calm, easy commute for the morning. Just got to bundle up. We've had cloud cover continue to fill in, and it will fill in even more so as we go throughout the second half of the day. But many of you will stay on the dry side unless you are along and north of I-96. We have a system developing that's really staying far off to our north, but the possibility is there for some of you to see maybe some mixing, maybe some very light, brief snow. We'll lose more cloud cover as we head south, but once you head north, here we are at 6 o'clock. You can see that mixing potential and brief snow. There's a lot of warmer air, though, at the surface, so this might not all completely make it to us on the surface level. And notice how short-lived it is. So the possibility is there, not likely, but the possibility is there. And if you do see anything, it will be very brief. But it's a bitter cold morning. We're waking up to the teens as clouds cleared at the start of our overnight hours allowed these temperatures to drop back. And now that cloud cover continues to fill on in, we will once again have breezy conditions today, which is making us feel like we are in the single digits to start the day. So here's what this looks like for future track for what our wind chills will feel like. So this morning feeling like the single digits, temperatures in the teens. As we push this forward hour by hour throughout the day, you can see our temperatures rise, of course, and very quickly our feel like temperatures rise as well. So things will improve all around as we head into the second half of the day. So here's how you plan out for the bus stop. Bundle up this morning, and then we're going to work into the upper 20s, upper 30s by the day's end. And again, those feel like those wind chill temperatures will continue to improve along with it as well. And anyone along our north of I-96 have a slim potential to see that light snow or any mixing. Now, if you're along the lakeshore, starting this morning at 7 till tomorrow morning, lakeshore flood advisory with high winds, beach erosion being a concern. But then tonight, things are still calm. 31 degrees, mostly to partly cloudy. Similar setup for tomorrow and even a little bit warmer as we'll work towards 40 degrees. Still remaining calm and quiet with mostly cloudy skies. Now, as we get into the weekend, there could be a chance to see some rain snow mix, I think, starting Saturday night. And even that's very minimum. There's a lot of questions out from the weekend and into next week as models are not agreeing all that much at all. So you really need to check back with us over the next several days. 38, though, on Saturday. Once we get into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame, things can either go that we get nothing or we get snow. So really continue to check back with us throughout the weekend, but definitely temperatures fall again into the 30s and upper to mid 20s heading into next week.
Candace, thanks. Well, some parents in North Carolina are outraged after reading over their kids' social studies assignment.
The lesson that's causing a stir centered around an 18th century law that counted slaves as less than white people. All this happening at Kannapolis Middle School. A mom called the local news station after reading one of the assignment's questions, which asked, quote, how many slaves would it take to equal 4 white people? While it was a history assignment, many say the question just went too far, calling it insensitive and not right in this day and age.
So I'm amazed to see that. I actually have a daughter that attends school here, so definitely needs to be some sensitivity training.
Well, the school district says they didn't approve the assignment and the teacher in question has been disciplined.
Well, Britt McHenry, former ESPN reporter and current host of Fox News streaming service Fox Nation, has filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against the network and an on-air personality. McHenry's lawsuit claims that she was sexually harassed by her former co-host, George Tyrus Murdoch, and the suit also claims Fox News retaliated against her after her initial sexual harassment claim was released, and she says that she received fewer on and off-air opportunities and little marketing for her show. In a statement, she says she filed the lawsuit to, quote, stand up for what's right for myself and women. Fox News has defended its actions, and Murdoch denies the allegations.
Well, now the news, Time magazine naming Greta Thunberg as 2019's Person of the Year. The 16-year-old, who's become a symbol in the fight against climate change, is the youngest person ever to be selected for the honor. Others considered this year included President Trump, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, the anonymous whistleblower that helped launch the impeachment probe, and the Hong Kong protesters. And while it turns out Santa ain't afraid of no sharks,
the jolly old elf himself stopped by a Utah aquarium to swim alongside one of the ocean's most feared predators. predators. The Dangerous Dive is part of Loveland Living Planet Aquarium's Festival of the Seas, and staff says that Santa and one of his elves have been making the plunge at the aquarium for several years, and visitors absolutely love it. Cool, I like it. He needs to go visit the other aquarium too, where they put the Christmas tree
That's
up
right,
for the
yes.
sharks. Very clever. Time now, 4:49, more to come.
Well, residents in one southern city making the best of a bad situation. How they created a seasonal celebration out of an unfilled pothole.
Well, bitter cold start to your Thursday morning as temperatures are mostly in the teens, just 20 degrees in Muskegon. But once we then, of course, factor in yet again breezy winds, we feel like the single digits. The good news with this is we'll see improvements as the day goes on, as our feel-like temperatures and our actual temperatures rebound, and we'll work our actual temperatures into the 30s. So bundle up this morning. We will still be on the cold side, and mostly cloudy skies will continue to fill in as more and more cloud cover is going to be seen. We already have it around this morning. But the upper 20s by noon, upper 30s at 4, and some of you along and north of I-96 have a very slim chance to see a snow shower or two. We'll break down what that looks like and talk about more details coming up in our next hour.
Candace, thanks. Well, an unfilled pothole turning into a seasonal celebration in one Mississippi town.
Fox News' Charles Watson has that story.
Residents of Macomb, Mississippi are preparing for the Christmas holiday. Wreaths are hanging, lights are in place, and who could forget about the Christmas tree adorned with presents?
Santa Claus, here we are.
Though this one is on the street, and it's covering up a present that keeps on giving to U.S. drivers to the tune of $3 billion annually, according to AAA, the dreaded pothole.
I saw a Christmas tree on TV, and I said, I'm going to put one of those out there.